fresh wave of scrutiny is crashing down on Bill Gates after the Department of Justice released a new trove of Jeffrey Epstein files, including deeply disturbing and unverified claims written by Epstein himself, according to documents first reported by Daily Mail following Friday's DOJ disclosure. Among hundreds of thousands of newly unsealed records are emails Epstein drafted in July 2013, in which the convicted sex offender lashes out at Gates after what he described as the abrupt end of their 6-year relationship, as detailed in the DOJ materials reviewed by Daily Mail. In one explosive passage, Epstein alleges Gates pleaded with him to delete emails related to what Epstein described as medical consequences from sexual encounters, and even claimed Gates asked him to help secretly obtain antibiotics from Melinda Gates, a claim that has not been verified and remains unproven, as noted by DOJ document disclosures. The emails, written in Epstein's voice and never sent, appear to be drafts connected to the resignation of Boris Nikolic, a medical doctor and then top science advisor to Gates, according to reporting that cites internal DOJ file annotations and email timestamps. In another draft message, Epstein, writing as Nikolic, claims he was drawn into a severe marital dispute between Bill and Melinda Gates and pressured into actions he described as morally inappropriate and ethically unsound, language highlighted in the DOJ release and first summarized by Daily Mail. Those allegations include assisting Gates with medications and facilitating relationships, accusations Gates has never acknowledged and that remain unverified, underscoring the importance of viewing the claims strictly as Epstein's assertions within internal correspondence. The DOJ release also revives long-documented concerns about Gates' relationship with Epstein, which Gates himself admitted was a mistake during a 2019 interview with PBS NewsHour, after Epstein's arrest and subsequent death in federal custody. According to the New York Times, Gates met with Epstein multiple times beginning in 2011, years after Epstein's conviction for soliciting prostitution from a minor, including late-night meetings at Epstein's Manhattan townhouse. Flight manifests cited by the New York Times further show Bill Gates traveled aboard Epstein's private jet in 2013, a trip Gates' spokesperson later claimed he did not realize was on Epstein's aircraft. Publicly, Bill Gates repeatedly denied having a close friendship with Epstein, telling the Wall Street Journal in 2019 that he had no business relationship and never attended Epstein's parties, statements that were later challenged by additional reporting from both the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. The renewed attention also reopens discussion around Melinda Gates' decision to divorce the Microsoft co-founder in 2021 after she reportedly consulted lawyers in 2019 amid growing concerns about Epstein, according to the Wall Street Journal. Text messages released by Congress in 2023, cited by the House Oversight Committee, suggest Gates' advisors continued communication with Epstein years after Melinda Gates expressed objections, further complicating Gates' previous public denials. The DOJ release also includes previously unseen photographs of Epstein and Gates together, adding visual weight to a relationship Gates has repeatedly described as regrettable but limited, as confirmed by DOJ exhibits referenced in federal disclosures. It is critical to note, none of Epstein's claims in these emails have been substantiated, and they originate from a convicted sex offender whose credibility has long been questioned, a fact emphasized by legal analysts reviewing the DOJ release. Still, the documents reignite uncomfortable questions of judgment, proximity, and power, and why Epstein continued to appear in Gates' orbit long after his criminal past was public knowledge, as highlighted across Daily Mail, WSJ, and NYT. As investigators, journalists, and the public continue combing through the massive DOJ document dump, the Epstein shadow once again stretches across some of the most powerful names in the world, with Bill Gates now firmly back in the spotlight.